Since I released the news that Huawei P70 is going to be released on the 12th, I have been very calm every day. I set 2 alarm clocks, but I didn't expect to be attacked by Huawei after oversleeping early this morning. However, after a lot of twists and turns, I still managed to get this Huawei Pura 70 Ultra by asking scalpers for a $120 markup. In this video, let's take a look at the initial experience of Huawei Pura 70 Ultra launch. First of all, regarding the appearance, how many points do you think can be given out of full marks for this appearance? I think this design has a bit of a mesh-like feel, combined with intersecting suede patterns. The whole machine gives a very tough feeling, with a tested film of 228.9 grams, but the weight is not very heavy. In 2 aspects, the overall width of the body has been narrowed, and it will no longer be as wide as the Mate 60 Pro, causing difficulty in grip. The overall weight of the 2 machines is reasonable, basically 50-50, so just in terms of feel, it doesn't seem like a flagship machine that weighs nearly 230 grams. How is the performance? Firstly, we tested the performance mode and CPU single-core score at a room temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. 1T430 points, multi-core score 459 points. Even though the frequency of the supercore has been reduced, there is still an improvement of about 8% compared to the previous generation Kirin 90 as single-core multi-core. The 3D Mark Wildlife Extreme test scores are 5E773 and 1E576 respectively, which is about 3% higher than the previous generation Kirin 97s. This improvement may be due to errors caused by the testing environment. In summary, it is true that the GPU improvement is not significant, and there is a toothpaste-like improvement in the CPU. What do you think of the magnitude of this improvement? Regarding the screen section, the Pura 70 Ultra has a 4-curved micro-curved surface with excellent tactile feel as always, and the front view is almost the same width as the 4-sided border. The tested Pura 70 Ultra has a 3-pulse DC dimming at high brightness, a high-frequency dimming fingerprint at 144 Hz at low brightness, and still a short focus under-screen fingerprint, which is a bit regrettable. Regarding the camera part, Huawei has finally installed a 1-inch outsole on its true imaging flagship Pura 70 Ultra, and has also adopted a main camera telescopic technology. When you turn on the camera, the main camera will automatically turn on, accompanied by a very pleasant mechanical knob. I think the main purpose of this technology is to control the thickness of the camera module. Do you still remember the scene when Xiaomi's Ultra disc was on inches? As for the bulge at the back, Huawei has controlled the thickness of the Ultra camera module to be almost the same as that of the Pro through the main camera extension and contraction. Of course, I believe Huawei's technology is far more useful than that. I will continue to delve deeper into it and bring it to you in future in-depth evaluations. The last and most popular thing that audiences want me to do is this Huawei Pura 70 Ultra video. Without further ado, let's directly compare the actual test results on the iPhone 15 Pro. Firstly, the iPhone with 4K 60 frames of static footage actually performs better in terms of color. The colors and numbers of the Xiaohuang car are more vivid and eye-catching, but in terms of visual hierarchy, the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra have improved by more than half a star. The number behind the iPhone 15 Pro has almost been painted into a green pancake. Pura 70 Ultra can still watch movies with scattered leaves. Which mobile phone do you prefer to capture the footage on? In terms of multi-camera system, this is the performance of Huawei Pura 70 Ultra recording. To be honest, it is no less than the Xiaomi 14. However, due to the iPhone's inability to trigger the multi-camera system during recording, this is a comparison between the two in the camera interface. After doubling, the zoom is almost on par with the iPhone, but in the ultra-wide angle range of say 5 to twice, it still cannot achieve the same natural performance as the iPhone. However, the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra multi-camera system performs exceptionally well among all domestic phones. Next is the anti-shake performance. In the 4K 60 frame mode, the military has enabled motion anti-shake. The actual test results are as follows. This concludes the initial experience of the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra. Our follow-up in-depth review is being arranged quickly. If you are interested, then subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.